I filled the snack bin with diet bars and my mother-in-law ate 4. So my mother-in-law, Carol, moved in with us back in September. Her lease ended, and my husband said it'd just be temporary while she found a new place, and I went along with it because that's what you do, I guess. It's been 6 months. She has not looked at a single apartment listing. The thing about Carol is she eats. Not like a normal person raiding the fridge. I mean, she treats our kitchen like a buffet she's paying for. I do the grocery shopping, I do the cooking, and I'd come downstairs at 10 p.m., and the leftovers I'd set aside for my lunch the next day would just be gone. Empty container in the sink. She never asked, never mentioned it. When I brought it up once, she said, "Oh honey, I didn't know that was spoken for," like a Tupperware with my name literally written on it in Sharpie wasn't spoken for. I have this snack bin. It sits on the counter, and it's for me and my husband, mostly for me, honestly, because I'd started walking in the mornings, and I wanted something around that wouldn't undo the whole thing. Granola, some fruit snacks for when I wanted something sweet, and these little bags of almonds. Carol went through it like a raccoon. Within about a week and a half, the bin would be empty and I'd be the one refilling it, out of the grocery budget that I manage. So I got tired of it. Not dramatically, I just got quietly done. I went to the store, and instead of the granola and the fruit snacks, I filled the whole bin with these diet bars. Not like protein bars, I mean the kind that are basically fiber and sugar, alcohol, and a warning label. The ones that keep you regular, if you know what I mean. My cousin swears by them for weight loss, and I'd tried one once and spent the afternoon regretting it. I bought 2 boxes, unwrapped nothing. Just stacked them in the bin nice and neat like a little display. I want to be clear, I didn't say anything. I didn't tell her not to eat them. I didn't tell her they were mine. I just put them where the snacks go, and I went to bed. Next morning, I come down and there's 4 wrappers on the counter. 4. Not near the trash, on the counter like the maid was gonna get them. I counted the bin and yep, 4 gone. I made my coffee and I said nothing. Around noon, Carol comes into the kitchen kind of slow. She goes, "Do we have any Pepto? My stomach's just off today." I said, "Ah, no, I don't think we do. You okay?" She said she'd been fine yesterday and couldn't figure it out. I said maybe it was something she ate, and I turned back to the sink so she couldn't see my face. By 3 p.m. she was upstairs, and the bathroom door did not open again for a long time. My husband got home at 6 and asked where his mom was. I said she wasn't feeling great. He goes, "Weird, she's got a stomach like a goat." I said, "I know. Here's the part that got me though." The next day, after all of that, I come into the kitchen and there are 2 more wrappers on the counter. She ate 2 more. I stood there kind of stunned, because who does that? And then it hit me that she genuinely thought they were free snacks that just happened to make her sick. She'd rather eat the bars than admit she'd been going through my stuff for 6 months. So I did the only reasonable thing. I refilled the bin. That weekend, she finally said something to my husband. I heard it from the hallway. She goes, "There's something wrong with the snacks in that bin. Every time I eat them, I get sick." And my husband, God bless him, he had no idea what she was talking about. So he goes, "Then maybe stop eating the snacks, Ma." She got real quiet after that. And she asked me, kind of careful, "Whose are those bars anyway?" And I looked right at her and I said, "Mine. They've always been mine." She said, "Well, why didn't you say something?" And I said, "I wrote my name on the lunches too." Carol's been buying her own groceries for 11 days now. She keeps them on her own shelf in the fridge with a little post-it that says Carol. She started looking at apartments Tuesday.